Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, bringing you our third Nuzlocke on the channel, the Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke Challenge. So where do I even begin? This was not my next project initially. I actually had two other games in my mind. I was going to do one of them, not two at the same time, because that took way too long with Fool's Gold and White 2. But I was thinking about it, and the fact that we lost White 2, we lost Fool's Gold, so I think, for one, we return back to the basics. And the Pokemon community is basically set in stone that... Oh, you know what, we're not going to rewatch this, hold on. There we go, okay. We don't want to go through the intro twice now, do we? But, what I was saying was, when it comes to going back to the basics, it's basically the Pokemon community as a whole has admitted that Fire Red and Leaf Green are probably the easiest games to Nuzlocke in the series. Admittedly, my very first Nuzlocke back in 2012 or 2013 was White 2. It was very vanilla, not hardcore, as people would say. So I had a high dragon in the league, and I was able to beat that one with, I don't even know how many deaths, but I was able to beat that one. But doing more hardcore rules, which is more fun to me. No items, set, battle style, all that stuff. And maybe LP curse, who knows? We're 0-2 so far on the channel. Along with that, this would also kind of tie into my first Let's Play on the channel. That about halfway through, I just abandoned ship. I didn't really have a very big and much of enjoyment with Leaf Green, so I stopped in Fuchsia City with a team of 5. But now we're going to properly, the way I want to do it, as a Nuzlocke. Keep in mind, the rules will be in part 0, which will be uploaded before this one. If you need to go back to the rules, check out that video. But that's basically why we're doing Fire Red. Yeah. It's been a little bit since I've recorded, so excuse the awkwardness. I say since we pretty much know what we're doing in terms of videos here, and you guys know the world of Pokemon Spill, I say we skip to the name. Are you a boy or are you a girl? We are a boy. I need to change text speed so fast. I was thinking about this too for a little bit, and I think I want to try and start something out. Maybe this will change in the future, but I would like to try and maybe use a different name. Not my, given name, but something that reflects the channel. And when you have characters literally called Red and Blue, this is not the worst name that I could have picked. We're going to go with Fire. Or Fire. Not Fire. Fire. Name is Fire? Yes. Because we are the Fire Specialists. We're the masters of the Fire type. This is my grandson. Now, I don't really have a rival in the Pokemon community because I am still a relatively new PokeTuber or Nuzlocke YouTuber. I am at like 80-something subscribers, so we're getting close to our goal by the end of the year if to hit 100 in triple digits. But just because I am 0-2, and I feel like he would crucify me with some of the decisions that I make, like not looking stuff up in Fool's Gold, which is basically why we lost that one right there. We're gonna call him, that's lowercase of that, Yawn, of course, Pichow, Pokemon Challenges. He's basically like Pokemon Community's rival in general. So, just for fun, we're gonna name him Yawn, not Jan. He's said that before. It's not like, he's like what? German, I think? Fire! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon Rate. Let's go. Okie dokie. So, first of all, let's get to the options so we don't forget and have an illegal battle. Fast, battle style, set. Basically, of course, I said this in the rules video, I think as well. Set basically doesn't give us the option for a free substitution. So that's basically what that is. Frame. Is there a red one? There is a red one. I don't normally change that, but it might as well match the whole theme here. And I say we go and just speed on up here. Times 4 speed. Because we, you know what, as we screw all this, let's just go to the starter selection, because that's what we really, really want. Like I've said before, we all pretty much know how the intro to a Pokemon game works, especially one as old as Fire Red and Leaf Green. So, of course, when it comes to our starter Pokemon, though, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our ID. The last digit of the ID will determine our starter Pokemon. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, it is a Grass type. 4, 5, and 6, Fire type. 7, 8, 9, Water type. If it's a 0, we move on to the 4th digit. If that's a 0, we move on to the 3rd digit. And if our ID is 5 zeros, we automatically win the Nuzlocke. So, let's see what this is exactly. Which starter will we be having? And it is a 2. So that's the Grass type. Believe it or not, so my very first Pokemon game was actually yellow version. I didn't have the traditional starter choices when I first started playing Pokemon. I never had red and blue until much later, after a couple years. I think it was even maybe not quite before Fire and Leaf Green. But my first actual starter choice was in Johto, which is why I associate so much of myself to Johto. Typhlosion is my mascot, Typhlosion is my favorite Pokemon, and whatnot. But when it comes to like Fire and Leaf Green, my very first starter Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green was indeed Bulbasaur. And I remember seeing Venusaur's ultimate move being Frenzy Plant, and was a little bit disappointed by the name of it. But alright, though, we have our very first battle here. Basically, because it is a tackle and scratch fest, we know how battling works, so we'll just spam the hell out of tackle. They do 4 damage, they do 4 damage, they do 4 damage, they do 4 damage. We die to a crit, but we outspeed him out in 69. Nice. Level 6. Pretty good stats. Might be worth it to check up IVs, but I don't really want to do that right now. Alright. Maybe I'll switch the times to speed. I don't really know. Basically what this is this does not count as our counter because we don't have any type of Pokeballs yet. So again, you guys know how the flow is, and this might be how I do my just so you don't hear all throughout my talking. But basically, this might be how I do some of my Let's Plays and my Nuzlocks now, because you guys pretty much know how these Pokemon games are. I don't want a bunch of white noise within the game itself. I want to get to the nitty gritty. I don't want to have a 75 episode thing when it's not an actual Let's Play. This is a Nuzlocke. You guys are here for probably deaths, but still, you guys are also probably here to see close battles. Speaking of close battles, if you want to take a look at my Force Gold Nuzlocke, shameless plug there, do that because it's pretty intense there at the end. Not gonna give it, well, I guess I spoiled it with the open 2 at the beginning of the video, but that's okay. I'll see you guys in the next city. Keep in mind, if I somehow, for whatever reason, die, it doesn't count because we don't have Pokeballs. Alright, we made it here, and yeah, we died to a Rattata. It got a crit after using 2 tail-ups, and we missed a tackle. So that's going to be a very interesting start to this Let's Play / Nuzlocke and whatnot. So that's why my money seems a little bit awkward. But we did get here. We don't have Pokeballs yet. So again, if you somehow die twice, then yeah. And also, I do have a rare candy cheat. We are going to be using rare candies. So grinding won't take us 15,000 hours in this game. We do have the Oaks Partial, so that's what you missed off Screen Land, along with Rare Candy City. So I will see you guys back at Oaks Hilarious Lab. And here we are. Gonna go ahead and give him the Parcel of Doom. The custom parcel. Or they call them custom Pokeball or whatnot. And of course, he's here too. Jan. I'm not going to promise that I won't mess that up at least once. Because I'm not German. And if he's not German, then I'm sorry, Jan. High-tech explosion? No, we don't want to see explosions. And this gen, the defense is like halved. Take these with you. We get the Pokedex. And I always forget, do you give us? Yes, we do. The Nuzlocke has officially begun. And I swear, if I lose the easiest game in Nuzlocke, I am going to absolutely be livid. And with that, the Nuzlocke has officially begun. No more deaths, no more Johns. Our Bulbasaur does no Leech Seed now, so there's that. We're on level 8. And I say we go ahead and get our very first encounter. On Route 1. We're guaranteed either a Rattata or a Pidgey. No running shoes. Look at this. First encounter of Fire Red is Rattata. We just have to cross our fingers and hope it has guts. I forgot to heal. Alright, it's just doing 3 damage. Actually, this is probably a bad mistake. Okay, I was about to say, if we would have got a crit there, the rival Yawn would be triple livid. Alright, let's go ahead and catch it. Yes, those are all my rare candies. And this should be a no-brainer. 1, 2, skittle diddle do. There we go. We caught the Rattata. Of course, like I've said before, we don't do nicknames because I can perfectly bond them without nicknames. Do you have guts? You're an impish. You do have guts though. Impish. I feel like I've actually been playing an XD Guild of Darkness ROM hack, and I think I have an impish Azumarill. So I think that's good. A bit more bulk for less special attack. And we're not going to be using like Flame Wheel on this thing. So I mean, we have a Guts Rattata. That's actually great. So I will see you guys when we get back to Viridian City. Alright, we're back here in Viridian City. Not much to really do here. I hate the walking speed in this game. Why do they make you wait so long to get the running shoes? You find a free Pot Ion. But we do have some more encounters to get though, and that's exactly what we're going to go do right now. Route 22. We already have Rattata. So our Route 22 encounter is... Give me something unique. I will not dupe out. Keep in mind, our dupes clause is 3 strikes and no encounter. So I wouldn't mind taking this thing out though. For some experience. A crit would do 10. Now a crit would do like 20. Actually, then maybe die. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay. This game is not being very nice to me. This is a rough start. Oh my god, that's 2 strikes. There's no way we already get a dupe out, right? Yeah, we got a crit. Alright, level 8 Bulbasaur. There is no way we don't get an encounter right now. Anything but a Rattata. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good old-fashioned Minky. We're going to tackle, no crit. There we go. I am playing way too recklessly. Alright, we can throw a Pokeball though. Be like adamant. That would be great. One time, years ago, I was playing Fire Red. And I had an adamant Charmander and a modest Mankey on my team. The pig Pokemon. The pig monkey Pokemon, what it should be, I believe. No nickname though, but I do want to check you out. Mild. Vital Spirit. No sleep. Alright. That does give us a 2 Pokemon week to, of course, Psychic. But we're going to go get our next encounter, so I'll be right back. Look at this guy trying to capture a Weedle. I already have Pokemon. I didn't ask. TGTV. We don't even need that. We don't need it. Route 2. We got our Route 1 encounter, our Route 2 encounter, and now our Route 2 encounter. And then, I guess, Viridian Forest. Anything but Rattata. Pidgey, there we go. Surprised it takes this time to get a Pidgey, but yeah, it is Pidgey time. We'll just tackle you. Our basic flying type for the game. Alright, I don't think a crit would have killed there. Again, I'm just playing way too recklessly. Might need to go back and get some more Pokeballs too, just in case our next encounter is a Pikachu or something. There we go. We caught the Pidgey. The tiny Pokemon. Oh yeah, isn't there something with like Generation 3 or Fire and Leaf Green there where it didn't post the second word? Because there's the pig monkey Pokemon and the tiny bird Pokemon. Alright, well, we're going to get some Pokeballs here. We're going to get 10. Get some potions. And 2 antidotes, because we do have some non-poison types in the team. And we might as well get a Paralyzed Heal. Alright, and I will see you guys in Viridian Forest. Alright, here we go. The place for our next encounter. And I guess I'll take a look at our Pidgey real quick. I didn't even heal. Bold? You're gonna be a dumpster fire to use. I can already tell. Alright. Let's end off the episode in a bang. Can we get the Pikachu? Early electric type. Well, with rare candies, I'm not really complaining. That's for sure. I mean, Beedrill, out of the two, Beedrill and Butterfree, I love Beedrill. It's weird that I like Beedrill so much. Fun fact, I swear, I've missed this tackle like 3 times in this episode, 3 or 4 times. Half of them have been off screen, but still. But, you know, fun fact, Beedrill can use Brick Break. I think nowadays you would probably run Drill Run, but Brick Break Beedrill though, pretty fun to say. And I say we go and capture it. A good old-fashioned Kakuna. I will take a Beedrill. There we go. Kakuna was caught. We have Kakuna and Rattata. Look at that. What is that? A Jungle Book reference? The Cocoon Pokemon. Alright. Let's take a look real quick. What are you? Calm. I need to brush up on my natures. That's a defensive nature. Isn't Jellicent normally calm? So it might be my attack. And plus one of the defenses. Oh well, I will take it. I like Kakuna. I like Beedrill especially. But with that, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. This was, of course, the first episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke Challenge. And hopefully we can get ourselves on the winning board there. You know, be 1 and 2. Which is still not the best, but it's 33%. 33 and a third. That's not too bad. But next time we'll take on some trainers and probably get to Pewter City. And we'll rare candy up the team a little bit. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know the deal. We're on our way to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys very much for watching. Now we'll see you guys on the next one.